welcome. My name is Lechtenberger, and I did not expect to get this internship. I had planned on traveling to Madagascar for months of July and the beginning of August with Engineers Without Borders. Many companies wanted someone for the whole summer, and I was not available. And so when I heard Iteris was willing to take me on as an intern, I was more than happy to work for them this summer. I drew so much from the experience that it actually seems wrong to distill it into merely 3 talking points. Nevertheless, here goes. Now that we are seated, I shall begin with the first point, information and transferring files. The first day I came in, I was assigned to convert, or rather redraw, PDF files of the GEES 2009 cabinet parts in MicroStation. And MicroStation is a CAD software used by the Nebraska Department of Transportation. And I worked on this first project all the way to the end. I was just beginning to learn that we usually will not have files in the format we want to edit them in, and so we create them from scratch. These cabinet details had to all be created in MicroStation because we did not have a MicroStation file for them. I would do this for other tasks like drawing subsurface intrusion scenario pictures in Visio. It was experience that I took from these tasks in this part of the internship. And for me, that is the most valuable prize of all. I shall move on to the second main point of the video. Working on the Abilene as-built plans for each intersection did teach me something in particular, albeit after I had done the work. Revisions to the intersections were continuous, and many times reversed or changed standards that they previously asked to be applied to all intersections. It only recently had occurred to me that they were changing the design of the as-built plans based on what they saw thus far in order to make it better fit with what the client wanted. They didn't have a single design already nailed down. They were in the process of designing as we drew the design for which they asked. I learned that visualizing how the project looks by creating visuals or an as-built plan can provide a new perspective on the same project and help create a project design that is both easy to understand and also very helpful. Allow us to take a short break. Once upon a time, a couple of birds came and perched on my windowsill. The end. When I returned from Madagascar and started on the last part of the internship, I also began to take notice of how we consistently made decisions about how to format and standardize the Omaha Traffic System Manager. I believe I can boil it down to this. Past standards defined future standards. A good standard for the Omaha System Manager relied heavily on how close it was to other standards in Nebraska. Namely, the project we chose to compare it to was Highway 77 in South Sioux City. This internship has hugely added to my experience and knowledge in the field of traffic engineering, but also in working with people and towards goals in general. To MATC and to Iteris, thank you very much for this opportunity.